No, I think even if you know, I believed in us. I always thought that we had a good chance to win the tournament. But I think the way it's gone and what's happened and what we've actually done, what we speak about doing and what we've actually done is beyond that. How lucky are we to have had the year that we have had? Would you take that along with some ups and downs? You know, I would every day.
Best message you got afterwards? The
Best
one that you
message.
just went, oh my goodness.
I think, I mean, you know, you've got messages from people within the industry, which means a lot because I respect them. So for them to be sort of so proud of what we've done, I think that's lovely. But I think on the outside of that, you've got people that I never knew were even, you know, Davina McCall literally saying to me and Jill, you know, like what you've done, and like, you know what it is, people say thank you. Thanks so much, thanks for the summer, and I think that's really, the fact that she's saying thank you to us just for, and just somebody that, you know, she knows England, she knows Britain, she knows what we're all like, and she's like, it was perfect, it was exactly what we needed, you know.
Come on, what's the most bonkers thing you've had the chance to do since winning the Euros?
I think GQ, I went to the Man of the Year Awards, I was an honoree at the Man of the Year Awards the other day, and sitting in a room with people that, you know, you seem so far away from, and having like-minded conversations, and sort of just, I don't know, feeling like I wasn't totally out of place. I was out of place. Let's not get it twisted, but not totally out of place in a room like that with those kind of people that are so influential. Was pretty amazing.
Best person you had a conversation with then that evening?
The best person I met for me was Louis Theroux. I love him, so even just to say hello, I took my shot. But I don't know. I mean, I'm going to offend anybody that I don't.
No, just give us one superstar that you wouldn't. If you'd said your like 10-year-old self you were standing talking to, dressed up by the way in a very nice frock.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. You put me on the spot. The
best person you've met since winning then?
Best person I've met since winning. Honestly, Louis Theroux would be up there because I really love him. But you know,
Did he love meeting you?
He actually said, I've been looking forward to meeting you, so that was nice. He could have just been saying it to be nice, but it felt real. It felt real in the moment. But yeah, you know, people like Stormzy, current people, Jack Harlow, Paul Mescal, just people that in their field are very influential. I think it's really cool, really, actually. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sort of navigating and trying, like I say, not to act as out of place as I feel in those moments.
What's been the biggest pinch yourself moment since?
I think going, you know, the North London derby at the Emirates.
It's the hottest ticket in town. Mead takes aim! Beth Mead strikes again inside 5 minutes. It's Vivian Miedema. She was never going to miss that. And Raffaelli makes it 3. It's Miedema. A second for Vivian Miedema. Arsenal 4, Tottenham Hotspur 0 at full time.
Something like 54,000 tickets sold, 49,000 people there, and that felt like, hold on, this is sustainable. This is something that actually really could become the norm. You know, like we're moving in the right direction. So I love that. You know, that's won the Euros at the home of English football, Wembley, and then to have a crowd like that at my home, you know, with my team. Yeah, I'm just forever grateful, I think, actually. But yeah, I think moments like that where I'm like, what we've done is actually really sticking.
I spoke to Emma Hayes. The Queen was also a Lioness fan. She played football when she was a kid, and she was asking Emma and saying how proud she was of the Lionesses. I mean,
that's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I just think we've reached a new. People like say thank you because it's like they've lived in this sort of shadow for so long, and then all of a sudden we've made it acceptable to step out, and I think that's not just now, but the work that everybody's done over the years. You know?
Importantly, first gig with your nan that you went to afterwards?
We actually went to Florence and the Machine the other day, but we did go to a couple over the summer. Yeah, Florence and the Machine. What else have I been to? I've been to.
I mean, now people are begging you to come, aren't they?
I've been to a few. I've been trying to get myself invited to some country artist gigs. But yeah, we went to Florence and the Machine the other day, actually, and that was cool. I refused to get any more drinks from the bar, actually, at one point, because I was going out, and then but I would take about half an hour to come back. So many people wanted to speak, so it was nice.
Talked about not being able to go and buy a pint of milk and fill up your car with petrol.
How weird
Weirdest
that we
place.
had that conversation.
I know.
I was like, no,
And
that's...
yeah, we did. And you said, I don't believe it will ever happen, but it obviously has.
Well, I was at the petrol station with my mum. I was in the car. She's gone in to pay for fuel, and the guy's like tapped on the window, and I was like, I thought he was going to tell me off for being on my phone. You know, like you're not allowed to be on your phone at the petrol station. But you know, people like wait outside toilets, and so you'll go in and then you come out, and then and I don't want to say, do you want a picture, in case they're like, no.
Who are you?
Yeah. There was a mural painted of me in my hometown, and I walked over, this woman was having a picture, so I thought, oh, it'd be funny. I'll just go and put my arm around her and stand in the photo. And she just looked at me like this. And I went, I'll let you have one on your own. And she was just like, thanks. And I was like, oh, totally misread the situation. I'm sorry.
So talked a lot that day, didn't we, about this amazing ability of yours to compartmentalise, to park football and just get on with real life. I imagine that's been quite difficult to do.
Yeah, because the real life that I knew and I thought I had such a good balance is now like, it's hard for me to escape, because I step into what was my real life situation, and it's work still, you know, and I love it. I love that we're putting football on the map, and I love that people recognise us, but that was my switch off time, so I've had to find new ways of being able to really escape, to switch off from it completely, and going on holiday is the only way I can really figure out how to do that. But yeah, it means a lot more nights in at the minute whilst I just figure out. But and also, you know, I wanna be, when I'm available to people and accessible to people, I want to be the person that I am, which wants to engage. But I don't know anybody that has that available to them all the time, all that sort of energy.
Christmas present this year?
I've asked my mum for a flat cap, actually.
For disguise, when you go and fill up the petrol.
I think in terms of like bringing back memories, I would probably go with River Deep Mountain High by Celine Dion. I mean, I hope I'm fit, I hope I'm healthy, and hopefully we have another incredible summer ahead of us.